If not, moving on. House Bill 608, authorizing issuance of special purpose revenue bonds to Waimea Nui Community Development Corporation, Department of Agriculture.
In support.
In support, thank you very much. Budget and Finance, Department of Budget and Finance. None here. Providing comments. Council Member Margaret Wiley. Hawaii County Council.
Yes, and Margaret Willie from Waimea. And this is one of the projects that I have supported. And this is the Hawaiian homelands. And this is something that really the community themselves have been working very hard on and seeking funding from private sources, and is looking how to create an agricultural sustainability operation and involving not just the Hawaiian homelands there, but also the greater community in terms of what they're doing and the ag lots, and they're inspiring a lot of the Hawaiians there getting into whether it's the tomato business and greenhouses. So I just urge your support, and this is what it's all about, giving people assistance in order that they are able to carry on and make it happen themselves.
Thank you very much. Mr. Hopkins, Kama Hopkins.
Stand on my testimony in support, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. In support. Are there, Robert Lindsay.
Mr. Chair, I stand in support.
In support. Mr. Matthews, Bruce Matthews. In support. Mr. Mike Hodson. Mike Hudson.
I'm actually speaking on behalf of Mike Hudson. I'm the administrator for the Waimea Nui CDC. And I'm here just to stand in support also of the testimony given, but also to answer any questions if there was any on behalf of the Waimea Nui CDC.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, moving on to the final. Donald Straney. In support. That's all we have here. Any others that would like to provide testimony? Not we have a late testimony.
Chair.
Oh, Chris Winfrey.
White Farm Bureau stands on support. Must be late.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is that it? Members on House Bill 608? Questions? Hearing none, we'll move on to the next legislation, 627.
I was a little bit late. I want to ask the CDC question.
Okay.
Sorry.
Members, we'll go back to 608 and acknowledge our report.
I wanted to see it's $45 million is asking for, right?
Correct.
The rationale and the use of it is what?
It's our community development project that we're developing a 161-acre parcel, and it's to preserve and for sustainability, actually for our community. So it's not only, it's on Hawaiian homelands, but it's for the entire community of Waimea.
And you're sure it's got to be that big though to start up? I think it's like starting from scratch, right?
We already have, we're running on a 3.5 CIP funding that we got last year. So it's already in the process. The EAA has already been completed, and it's already on its way, should be breaking ground this summer. So this is just adding on to the next future projects of it.
Is the CIP contingent upon this?
No, it was standalone. So this is, there's about 22 different projects on the parcel.
What would happen if you didn't get this $45 million special purpose revenue? What would you do?
We have other outside funding, but we're using it as more as a leverage upon other funding. So we would use it as a need-be basis, but not as the sole funding.
And how many farmers would you produce?
On an average, I would say about 400. There's 265 parcels that could be split down, but there are potentially 400 new farmers. Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much. That's it. So moving on to House Bill 608, authorizing the issuance of special purpose revenue bonds to Waimea Nui Community Development Corporation. Of this, we had an extended conversation with legal, and we're recommending this be passed out as is. Also, bearing legal recommendation and discussion with chair and vice chair also included in the conversation. This comment will be included in the committee's report. Because, quote, because this is a triple referral with the triple referral deadline fast approaching, the chair recommends that we pass this bill out as is. And in the committee report, request the next committees, should they consider this bill, look into which part of Chapter 39A is the proper part for the issuance of SPRBS SPURBs to assist Waimea Nui Community Development Corporation. The bill does not specify the part. We understand that, and it's referring to the $45 million SPURB financing. Questions? Comments?
Comment, Chairman.
No.
I support the measure, but I think $45 million may not be realistic in its attainability, but that's another issue. But I think passing it on is the right thing, but I'm not sure it's attainable.
Thank you. The comment was he agrees with the recommendation, but he sort of questions the amount of the $45 million, but he supports the legislation and it stands. This will go on to the next committee. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other comments? If not, Vice Chair.
House Bill 608, recommendation is to pass unamended. Noting the attendance of all members, are there any members voting with reservations? Okay, Representative Kong. Anyone else? Okay, anybody voting no? Okay, Chair, your recommendation is approved.
Thank you. Moving on to House Bill 627.